Whoa. That 10 minutes went fast. I was just typing a letter to someone. And it went real quick. Welcome everybody to today's stream. I'm a bit late, of course, fashionably. But I had some shit to work out with my AI. You know, I don't even know if I'm using the right one. Grok has an inherent 30%. So whatever project you're working on, it can only contribute via AI by 30%. I just found that out today. So it's funny though, because in one project, it's really excelling at helping me out as long as I give it the right data. But in the other project, it has really simple problems like accessing live cryptocurrency market prices. It can't read a website. XAI has got it looking through cached data and shit. They got all this fucked up way of it accessing data on the internet. What I'm saying is that Grok doesn't just read straight out websites. It goes through all this. It doesn't have that ability. Sometimes it gets it right, sometimes it gets it wrong. So, yeah, that was my experience for the last 24 hours. And I'm trying to teach it, but I think I'm using the wrong system. I need a better AI. So today, we've got, we'll put away this explosive projectiles for an EP recycle craft. We've got 574 pet of ammo, which is plenty. We're just going to do a run around the mountain today because we've already lost a bit of time, and that's probably all we're going to have time for. I just couldn't get on earlier, and then my camera wouldn't work, so I needed to copy and paste the camera settings from another scene into this one. But yeah, either way, we've gotten rid of all those tablets out of our bags. We're down to 112 items. I'm going to pop this 10-hour skill pill now, just so that, you know, we're earning some skills. And going to head over here to repair the mining finder amp. Should be enough. And we've got 50 pet on the seeker, so that should be plenty for today's limited activities. I really wanted to get this zinc stone out of the road, but I need Belcar and gas and grease, so I was going to go to land area 43. It's where I usually get my zinc, or down near Monopolis, Port Pandora there, but that wasn't really good for zinc last time either. So we're just gonna hit the mountain, do a nice little circle, maybe head down the peninsula a little bit, like the mountainside peninsula, get our 100 drops in, mine them up, and call it a day. We're not too complicated around here. Hope everyone's having a good week. It is Wednesday here in the future, where I come from. And everything's going good. The market dumped a bit. I'm not too concerned. I've got grid bots on, so they absorb the market dumps and buy on the way down, and then funnily enough sell on the way back up. I'm doing an experiment right now with a 2000 USD bot, and it is making $1 an hour. Doesn't matter where the market is, as long as you got a green candle that crosses one of those lines, it makes $1, 50 cents or something. So $1 an hour times 24 is $24 a day on $2,000. I worked it out. It takes 2 months for it to make 100% ROI. So even if the price of Bitcoin stays down and doesn't go anywhere for the next 2 months, that bot will pay itself off and give me back the $2,000 I initially spent on it. This is a framework I'm trying to work out with AI, because I want to start I know I'm not allowed to give financial advice, but I'm allowed to give advice on using software. So I'm not giving anyone advice on how to spend their money. I'm giving them advice on how to use a specific software component. Whether you put money into it or not, it's up to you. I'm just telling you I know how it works. So that's what I've been working on. It's one of the things I've been working on. I work on a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I haven't even had time to work on. But I'm a very busy person. I want to do stuff, I want to make all these changes and improve people's lives. And I want AI to help me do it. All right, let's start this run. Go. We're going to run right up the back where there might be some possible zinc. 106, 189, 191 drops we had. So if we can get to 91 drops for a total of 100, that'll be good. The stupid camera keeps changing the colour of my face. It's good to see our box opening has lasted at least 2 days worth of streaming. That's good. It's looking a little bit skimpy to begin with, but that could change quickly. Yeah, I thought the US government shutdown news would really make the market pump, but it didn't. It did a little bit, but not really. Either it hasn't been passed all the way through, or what's going on. But the powers that be are making sure that their market stays suppressed, man. They do not want Bitcoin going up in price. If they had it their way, they'd buy the last one and then let the price go up. That's the power of having money. Oh yeah, and a little bit of a conversation from yesterday about MindArk and their shares. I did do a little bit of investigation. I went onto a couple of websites and checked it out, and yeah, the share price has tanked since they released it, or it's roughly the same price as when they released it. On the Barron Exchange website, or some website I went on, I actually went onto MindArk's own website as well. There's no depiction of any dividends at all. So you own the stock, it's gone nowhere in price, and you get nothing for holding it. See what I mean? If you're going to own a share in something, whether it be a company, a crypto, or whatever, you're relying on one or two things. You're relying on the price of the asset to go up exponentially into the future, or you're relying on dividend payouts. They're the only two things you can get out of owning a stock or a crypto asset. Everything else is just nostalgia. So at the moment, the stock prices went up for a little bit at one brief period, then it's come back down to where it started from, and there's no dividends. So why would I buy it? The only reason I'd buy it is to, in quotation marks, support the company. But I think I'm doing a lot of supporting as it is. So yeah, there's something within the business model that definitely needs looking at, changing, or throwing out the window. One or the other. From what I could see, the total market cap of all the shares is around $5 million US, so it's a lot of money. But what's happening with it? The thing I don't like about it is, it's only got 900 holders, right? So that's not a lot of people to hold $5 million worth of stock. It's only going to take a handful of those people to start selling their shares off. And mate, that shit will drop to zero within minutes. So whoever's holding it's obviously doing the right thing by holding it, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm always fascinated and interesting in things like this. You know, why would you run a business that way? Why would you do certain things? Why would you introduce, like, businesses make mistakes? Why would you introduce stupid things that don't provide anyone any benefit except for yourself? You know, that's called getting rich, I guess. Something people do, but it's not the 80s or 60s anymore, man. People see through shit now. We've got all the information at our fingertips on the internet, so we're way more informed than the 60s husband and wife that go and work in the mines in the grocery store and don't know anything about the world. Almost everyone knows everything about the world now because of the internet. Yet people are scammed every day, aren't they? Got a couple of AI phone calls yesterday telling me that it was in my best interests to ring a certain number, click a certain link in a message. It's getting pretty bad out there. We got a bit of zincstone just then. I'm going to just go the easy route around the mountain rather than through all the lumpy bits, because we want to be able to pick all the ore up nice and easy. Might encounter a couple of mobs, but that's alright. Bit of gas and grease, very nice. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. The Golden Valley of the desert. I was also reading on their website that they got a couple of changes upcoming. They're obviously looking for some AI employees at their office to get rid of other employees, I'm imagining. And they're going to put some agents in the game. AI agent character creation, yeah, that's fair enough. But AI agents in the game, similar to the one sitting out front of Fort Ithaca, or somewhere. You know, the one you can walk up and ask questions. I think that's a sort of like a test thing. I'm not sure. I don't even know why that's there, but could be a test thing. Looks like we're not really getting any decent sized claims. Just a steady flow of shit. Growth molecule. It's funny, I wasn't going to stream today because I was late, but I thought, no. I'll just do a quick run around the mountain. I was only like 10 or 15 minutes out of my usual scheduling time. Bit of acid root. I haven't actually gone out to the LAs and seen whether any of my spots, mining spots, are even clear of mobs, because I can see a lot of people killing mobs in those land areas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head straight south here. I'm going to glance sort of to the outer edge of that land area down there, go right down to the bottom towards the water, and then swing back up. And that should give us our 100 drops. We might even do a little bit more than 100, but I'm aiming at around 100. Bit of bell car. Yeah, we'll probably do more than 100. We've only got 31 drops left out of 100. And I'm going to head right down that peninsula, I reckon. Bit of goldstone. Not a bad hit rate, really. I haven't been to the new start area yet. Haven't sussed that out. Haven't really had a need to, I guess. Bit more gas and grease. We've got a couple of gas and grease. That's good. Still quite cold here today. I lit a fire yesterday. It just got too cold. After the stream, I went down and lit a fire. Warmed the house up for the afternoon. And then today I'm almost tempted to light another one. It's a long peninsula. A lot of nothing down here. I've mined this area a few times. It's usually not this bad. Well, Papillon. Now we'll just follow that coastline back up the starting point. A lot of iron's good. You can always use more iron. Come on, game. Hand it over. Got to stop watching TV till 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I need my beauty sleep. Well, that's a lot of drops. I think this is going to end up to be about 120, 130 drops. We've got to be quite quick at picking them up, otherwise we're going to get some expiries. And that is that. Yeah, not too good, I don't reckon. Very lame-o. Okay, we have marked. Now we'll see if my re-equipping of the extractor works today. Nope. Maybe tomorrow. I tell you what, Christmas is coming up fast. Got several family members that want to come and stay for a couple of weeks. My sister wants to come with her boyfriend, daughter's boyfriend, 2 kids, her daughter's 2 kids, her 2 grandchildren, 2 boys. Last time they came down, they stayed in a holiday house. This time they want to stay with us. We've only got 1 spare room, so. A room soon to be taxed by the Australian government. There's some pretty dumb laws coming out, man, in our country. But I did find out the other day from an accountant that even though I get taxed capital gains on crypto profits, the tax is annulled if my income doesn't go over a certain threshold, because it's my own income is the crypto. So if it doesn't go over a certain threshold, I pay little to no tax on it anyway. So that's comforting, because there'd be a few people out there that just earn their money off trading. I know a lot of people lose money on trading. Have done so myself several times. But there is an ability. So 192 it was. No, it was 191 I started with, and I think I ended up with 70 something. But we're not going to make the threshold, no way. We didn't get any globals. I think I got a considerable bell car there towards the end. Looks like all the money's in the mobs at the moment, though. There's actually a lot of people killing them. It's not a quiet day in Entropia. What is going on, man? Now the vehicle's not auto-spawning and putting me in it? Weird. I was rewatching the Mummy yesterday, and then I started to watch The Mummy Returns. I used to be in love with the chick actor because of her eyes. There, she had beautiful eyes. Has beautiful eyes. Told my wife so. She wasn't so impressed. Are you watching that fucking movie again? Stop gawking at that chick. Why? She's got beautiful eyes. I'll fucking smash that TV. No, she didn't say that. But she was thinking it. Somebody must have got wind of a Hoff or something. Everyone is killing ghouls and stuff on all those land areas. I'm tempted to head out there myself. Maybe I can get myself a 30,000 pet Hoff. Seems to be what's on offer at the moment. Gets to 30,000 something pet, bang, someone gets it. Flesh Ripper on 38. So we know. Where's 38? Trying to think. Bone Crushers on 63. Wouldn't mind killing some of them. But my gun's in my bank. I might dump all... If we've got a bit of time, I'll dump this ore off. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but I'll dump this ore off and go and try to pop this 30k off. Just hopefully no one gets it before I get there. What is that? Azurite. Plague Overlords. Ah, yes, so it must be mixed mobs there. Some people don't have the global ticker going, but I think it's fantastic. Unless you keep a pulse, your finger on the pulse of the game. See what's going on. It's officially cold. My hands are cold. My feet are cold. We're supposed to be in mid-spring here. Spring's still quite cold here, I guess. Got told yesterday we got a big massive Antarctic blast from the south. And that's why it's gotten so freezing. Refreshing, but yeah. Our house has got wood weatherboard panels and one 2.5 bit of polyester insulation, and then plasterboard or drywall, as you would call it, and that's it. And gaps everywhere. So when the wind blows here, it blows inside the house. OLA 53 Bone Crushers. 63. If we get all these claims up quick enough when we've got a half an hour to kill, go out and kill some of them. Just to make sure we get that 30k ped. Well, yesterday I had a very small amount of porridge for breakfast and I was starving by the time the stream finished. Today I've had 2 fried eggs, herbed on toast, rye linseed toast that I cooked and baked myself. And I can say that the starvation hasn't kicked in yet. It's done a little bit better than the oats yesterday. But I can feel it coming on. Alright, what do we got? Yeah, we've still got a lot of claims to pick up. Can't dilly-dally. Can't lag. Alright, off we go. Yeah, so they were supposed to be doing, I can't remember how long ago. So I actually had a little bit of a browse on MindArc's website yesterday. I spent about half an hour in there having a bit of a poke around, you know, what they're intending to do and stuff like that. Looking at return rates and all this. And about a year ago, they said that, you know, when we sort of speculated that when Unreal Engine came in, because they said they were going to make some pretty massive changes, that they would, because they're going to get rid of a lot of stuff. See, they've already gotten rid of a lot of skills, and we assumed that they're going to reset our skills back to 0, but leave the skill points there, so we get to allocate where they go, because there'll be a new skill tree system. No mention of that in the website, whether they're even going to implement that. But I don't think there ever was. I think it was more of a speculative talk than a foregone, something that was actually seriously discussed in their office. It would be very nice for that to happen, though. I just pour all my hunting skills into mining. That's basically the only change I'd make. I'm not really too fussed about the hunting skills. Yeah, good O for them being there, but I'd be interested to see what they do with mining too. Whether it stays like this or they actually... Because I've been told Unreal Engine upgrade isn't just changing what we have here to a new engine. I got told it's going to be a completely different game. But we'll see what happens, I guess. I mean, we've been promised this promise for a long time, and nothing's ever happened. Although they did change some of the textures in the game, and some of the assets have been upgraded. Somebody's doing some work. It just might not be enough. Well, we're not overloaded yet. Getting there though. We are progressively cleaning up these claims though. After I clean up this bunch, I'll do a quick claim timer check and see how we're going. Because we did drop an abnormally larger amount of claims. My claim amount is 100 drops with level 5 amps because the claims just take longer to pick up. With this amp, I can run this amp dry and do the whole 78 drops, 156 drops, and still make the last claim. As long as I don't stuff around browsing the web or watching YouTube shorts, you know, how that can get in the way sometimes. It's like turning into a zombie. You watch one YouTube short because you've got a couple of seconds spare, and then you're stuck there for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Sometimes you stop everything else that you're doing just to watch YouTube shorts. It's not good, man. It's a disease. It's definitely... Alright, next check. View information. We've got plenty of time. 37 minutes. So after I finish the stream today and finish my lunch, I'm going to go on the internet and have a search for an AI that remembers everything you say to it and can be downloaded personally on your computer. I don't know if one exists. I did see a post one day. Some guy had a necklace, and it was like an amulet set around your neck, and you would just, it had no user interface. You would just speak into it, and it would be your friend, basically, your artificial intelligent friend. And the guy that posted the thing said he said it was like wearing God around your neck. It knew everything, and gave you accurate information. But I never saw anything mentioned about it ever again. It was just that one post, and I've never been able to find it since. I don't even know what the device is called. But yeah, it was interesting. I think sometimes when you see a product talked about, you assume that if it's new, more word will get spread out about that product, and you'll end up finding out about it sooner or later. But in that case, I heard about the product and just never heard about anything about it ever again. Just attending to my 3-hour timer on Treasure Tapper. You know, there's these tapping games that you can get from Telegram. Gala's got one called Treasure Tapper. They've just amalgamated 2 or 3 of their other games into it. And basically, you know, you tap to get coins, right? Now, eventually, they usually turn the coins into a crypto, which you can then cash your coins in on the game and get an airdrop of the crypto, right? The crypto is generated through you tapping and upgrading your game. So I've managed to upgrade my Treasure Tapper over the last 6 to 8 months to be able to generate 58 million coins every 3 hours. And if this conversion to crypto ever comes out, a lot of people have only just started playing the game. My wife just started playing it now, and she's getting 1 million in an hour, 1 million every 3 hours or something, or an hour. But it took me a long time upgrading all the little stuff in the game to be able to get it to 58 million or $20 million an hour, 20 million coins an hour. But yeah, a lot of these free games that I play on the phone, they do yield money. You just got to bide your time. Start playing them when they first come out and just wait. Whether they come to fruition or not, you don't know. It's free anyway. Doesn't cost you much except for a little bit of your time. And then, you know, the last tapping thing, or not tapping thing, but daily press thing that we got. You know, we got $2,500 US out of Pi. Then the price tanked down to 20 cents, so I'm glad I cashed it in when I did. That was for doing nothing, pressing one button on the screen a day for 3 years. Granted, it was a long time, but it was still free money, man. There's a lot more things out there like that. Don't you hate when phone app companies change the phone app to be basically unrecognizable to what you had before? I just went onto crypto.com and I'm looking for the daily thing to do my daily mission. That's actually another good one too. Crypto.com's actually not bad. It's got daily missions. You just click one button. You get gems, which you can trade in for crow boxes. I made $200 out of that. Just for doing nothing. Just for having a crypto.com account. Tapping the daily gem things for a few months in a row, you know, because you build up, you get a little bit more gems if you do a streak. And then you cash the gems in for a mystery box, and it gives you a small amount of crow coin. but it's worth money for nothing. Oh yeah, we're doing well now. We've almost cleaned up everything. About 14 claims left to pick up. Yeah, look, we got... By the time I pick these up, we might have 35, 40 minutes of the stream left. I might go back to base, drop all this ore off, pick up our Camo Arms Marine Stalker and go looking at some of these LAs. And kill some of those mobs. I know I said I wouldn't, but I can't help myself. Oh, I must get up into space and kill and mine some of these asteroids too. $300 ghoul flesh ripper. Very nice. $274, 130 drops is about a $400 expense. Yeah, we're down there. Couple of bad runs, bad hunting run, couple of bad mining runs. Crafting run yesterday was good. We got 30 ped, 20 ped, 20 ped I think it was, or 30 ped profit out of the EP1 craft. It's always good. The guy next door is renovating his house. Old couple in the mid-70s. I don't know whether they're... A lot of people in our street are selling their homes. I don't know whether they're renovating it to sell it, move into maybe a retirement home or something. Don't know. I know a couple have been a bit sick lately. Maybe they need a bit more care than the better half can provide. That's what they do nowadays. They just opt to sell up, move into their little cozy retirement home and forget about the world. Two more claims after this and we're done. Run over. I'll refine some of this stuff so I can walk around. That will be recycled. That will be recycled. That will be recycled. I'll need this. I don't need any more oil. I don't need any more acid root. Got plenty. But all this other stuff is required. Okay, 393, that's good enough. Just going to teleport back to base. Probably should have went to Tatiana's by the sea. How you going, Drago? What's going on? Oh, thanks for the raid, bro. 29 people. Jesus. Very much appreciated. I was just about to head out. Oh, I didn't go anywhere near the TP. I was just about to head out to go kill some bone crushers and see how I do. Because, you know, they got this 30k ped thing that they're letting out every now and again. So I was thinking to capitalise on that today. How did your stream go, man? Good? Yeah, no worries. Thanks, man. I had some nice loots. Very good. Very good. Well, I hope to go out there and get some nice loots too. I'm going to recycle this, this, and this. And we're going to keep all this stuff. Beautiful. Right, that part's done. Put the cubes away. Yeah, no worries, Drago. Good one, buddy. Thank you very much. I'm going to grab the big old bad boy here. Marine Stalker ELM. Tier 2.95. I've got to put a tier 2 in there. Tier 2 accuracy will do. I'm not going to buy any more enhancers because I don't hunt enough to do that. Now, ammo wise, I've got 200 pet. If I need to buy more, I'll buy more. But I'm hoping that I don't need to buy more. Alright, so LA 63 bone crushers. Oh, you know what? I should repair my armor. Yeah, it was a bit damaged. 63. I'm just going to make this a bit bigger at the moment and zoom out of this situation. $60, $59, $61, $30, $62, 31. Where the fuck is 63? Ah, must be over here. No. These are all named. 56. Why can't I remember where 63 is? 62 is there. This must be 63. 62. Anyway, I'll teleport to here, and we'll have just a bit of a quick fly around. I'm looking for bone crushers anyway, if anyone knows where they are, or even flesh strippers will do. Below 61, east of the Horn. Yeah, okay. Give us a look. Below 61, east of the Horn. It's there. It's right there. My eyes are painted on, obviously. Well, I know this land area well, so I'll teleport to here, and then I'll fly in. I can't believe I couldn't remember that friggin' teleport. Hey, man. Oh, it doesn't have one. Close all these maps. Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Here, Chinook River. Right. And then I'll fly up on my Sky Ripper. Have a bit of a suss. I actually usually mine the bottom of 63 for Loomis Leech and some other stuff. But let's go for a bit of a scavenger flight and have a look what's going on. Why are people killing him out here? And I think the big massive 30k Hoffs have been on land areas too. So I'll give it a go. So I'm going to reduce that map and put it in its appropriate spot right there. And see if we can get a Hoff. It's good to see people watching Entropia streams. I'd done it actually a few years ago and then stopped for a while because I went back to work. But now my work is finished and my time is spent streaming and trading cryptocurrencies. It's basically what I do. I do remember your name. I remember some names that come in and out. Alright, where are we? Okay, there are mobs here. What are they? Level 47. I don't know how that's going to fly. Let's just pick one off and see what happens. If I die, it's obviously the wrong decision. The only thing we got on our side is range. Damn it, I didn't bring any pills. I've only got my skill pill and loot pills. Oh well. Too bad, I guess. Okay, let's pop one of these and see what happens. Yeah, probably not the greatest idea. If I'm doing 100 damage, you know, hitting it with this gun and he's barely moving his health, I think I'm in trouble. I'm going to have to finish him off though. Don't two hit me, bro. Don't one hit me. There we go. Oh, they're about as dangerous as the bone crushers I was killing somewhere else, but you know, they're worse. They're worse. They're way worse. My evade's saving my ass here. Okay, I won't have to go to a different mob. I do want to kill him though. I want the loot. Let's just jump on the Sky Ripper. Jump on the Sky Ripper. Auto jump on the Sky Ripper, bro. Fucking hell. Finish him off from a distance over here. That should be far enough. 200 meters. Yeah, that was a bad decision. Any idea on where some lower level ones are? I'm not interested in getting my ass handed to me. Okay. I should be able to pop him before he gets me this time. Jesus. It's taking a bit of work. Come on. Pop him. Pop him. Got him. Alright. I'll just change my loot options too. Yeah, so I need to go somewhere else. These guys are too hard. Where were the flesh rippers? Oh, okay. I'll just. Hello, spaceship. Hello. I'll give a bit of a fly around. See if there's any more here. There is usually some mobs to the north here, but I don't know what they are. Looks like there's no more on this land area. They all seem to be clustered over there to the right. Oh, hang on a second, there's something over here. So the land area mobs are obviously harder than the ones back at home base. What are these? Yeah. I don't think I'm interested in those. Level 346. It actually is quite a large land area. Maybe there is some smaller ones over here. So what are all these, the putrids? Just a big land area of the putrids. Yeah, it is. That's crazy. Need a sock to come here and plow through all them. Hey, we might be doing a sock hunt on Saturday night. So probably another 8 hours from here. And we're gonna, I think we're gonna be hitting some of these larger mobs in a group. I might stream that. Okay, what do we got over here? Hopefully these are smaller, not bigger. Level 131 Doomfangs. Seems to be not good. Wow. Look how many there are. That's crazy. What have we got over here? 38 zombie grey fiends. I can kill those. Yeah, I can do those. But do we have even smaller mobs over here? No, they're 46s. Yeah, you're right. There was a pretty big selection on this land area. Try to find a nice spot. Or what's over there? 31 bone crushers. Now we're talking. But what's happening over here? What's going on, bro? You having a party? What up? This is the biggest zombie circle jerk you've ever seen, man. Look at this shit. They're just sitting there. Somebody obviously got ganked. I don't know what happened, but anyway, these guys here are our stuff. Level 31s. Way more manageable than the ridiculous thing I was trying to kill earlier. I'm imagining if I go out into this peninsula, there might even be flesh rippers here. Zombie bone crushers. This is a lot better than near Fort Ithaca too, because there's no real hills in the road. Alright, this'll do. I'll plop down right in the corner here. Oh look. A token papillon for our troubles. Thank you, game. Now I'll just chuck a bit of a heal on. Oops. Wrong button. I really do need to get a better heal chip. Okay, let's see how we go against these. These I know I can do. Same idea though, I don't really want them to get close. I want to be popping them from about 100 meters away. They go down a lot better. I don't know what type of damage they do, so I've just got my Viceroy on with some impact plates. As you can see. What did I just tear up? The gun? Yeah, I did. So I'm going to chuck... I've got a damage enhancer here. I'm going to chuck that in. That might help the cause a bit, you know. Nice. Okay. Go. These bone crushers are fine if I'm 100 meters away plus. Okay, so the aim of today's little mini hunt is 30k Hoff. Should be easy game. Nice little valley full of bone crushers. Yeah, you take that bullet like a man. Get off me, man. Nice little hill. They can't get out of sight. It's good. Yeah, these are spot on. Oh, I had the itchy to go and do some hunting. I couldn't get another mining run in, so may as well spend the rest of the stream killing some mobs. Had 200 pet of ammo, should be enough. Unless the game's very cruel. Has been for the last few days, let me just say. Oh, the hill's starting to become a bit of a problem. I'm going to head over here somewhere. Maybe down near that water. Where I can sort of have line of sight the whole time I'm shooting. Yeah, something like this. It's a bit better. Yeah, a Halloween capsule or a skill pill would have been nice. I mean, hyperstim or something. Well, that was a bit scary. Just got to chuck a quick heal on. I know your decay doesn't get included if you're not hitting a mob, but I don't care. It's all expenditure. Yeah, so I don't know what's hurting me a lot when they hit me. Because I probably should just have my 5B plates on. I think, did the 5B plates have any acid protection? I don't think so. I don't even know if that's what it is that's hurting, the acid or not. Being zombies, I'm assuming that's what it is. How about you? You can go instead. Not your friend sitting up there on the ridge. Yep. Yes, I was killing these the other day. Not these. No, it was these. About a week ago. And it's really funny. I was getting, what's going on? I did loot it. I was getting heaps of face paint out of them. Like, all different colours, one after another. I almost had a whole... And then I got some rouge and some bloody eyeshadow or something. Don't know what it was. And ever since that day, I haven't looted any makeup. It was just that one day. I was looting makeup out of them. Probably a sign I should have kept shooting them and got a Hoff, but I didn't. I wonder what their respawn rate is here. Yeah, and what do you think? You think they were handing out too much loot? Because the cosmetics are worth a fair bit of money. But I'm not sure whether they stopped handing it out because of game stuff or... Oh, I'm a bit close to him, man. I don't like this spot. I'm going to look for a better vantage point. Maybe over this other side. Or maybe hilltop side down. I'm not sure. I mean, there was some markup on some of the paints. 120% on the white and the black. Nothing really on the other colours. So what are them ones there? They're 31s as well. So if I head over here... see, they're all a little bit downhill, which makes it a little bit shitty to shoot them. You think the game placed them in shitty spots on purpose? To stop people like me sniping them? Alright, this hilltop's going to have to do. We just have to deal with them getting close. You think people was angry? What is this shit loot? The thing is, they don't really drop anything else. A couple of output amplifier components and that's about it. Mayhem tokens. Even if they drop some shitty oil like kidney or liver or something, you know. Yeah, that'd be nice. Make it a little bit easier for me. There we go, a little bit of output amplifier components. They never go astray, do they? I usually do better if I've got damage enhancers all throughout. And you know what? I've probably got some somewhere in my bank. But I've got that much crap stashed away in boxes and vehicles. It would take me months to find it. Hey, did you guys suss out the new Entropia website? Built in 1995? You go to click on the website and the images load in lines like they used to in 1998. I couldn't stop laughing, I'm sorry. I know that they built a new website to make it all look shiny and fancy and stuff. But when I saw those pictures loading up like it was 1998, I just couldn't stop myself laughing. You know, you go on the internet and you go into any like more modern type company or crypto website, and it's all fancy and everything slides to the left and right, and there's always a landscape in the background and a fairy will pop out from the side or something telling you that it's the best thing you've ever seen. Then you get to Entropia's, in quotation marks, brand new website. And the pages load like they're in 1998. It was killing me. I just navigate away from the page because it was making me laugh so much. Because I hadn't seen that for 20 years. I hadn't seen pictures load in such a slow frame rate for 20 years. And here I am looking at a brand new website that's from 20 years ago. Good on them. At least I got a good laugh out of it. But yeah, go on to the new Entropia website. And if you haven't been there yet, and check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. It can't be my internet connection. I mean, I'm obviously streaming. It's just downloading a few pictures. Yeah. Yeah, bring back the 90s and the 80s, man. Bring back the 80s more than anything. When you could afford a house. Two of you didn't have to work just to buy food and pay the energy bills. And you could send your kids to school without fear of them being massacred. It's fucked up. Oh, the world we live in today, man. It's supposed to be better because of technology and stuff, but it's actually more terrible. Come on, bro, take it. Don't hit us. There we go. Yeah, these are more manageable. Even if they get close, I can sort of almost heal my way out of it. Yeah, I was explaining to a business person the other day, and I said, you know what? In the 80s, or let's just say the 80s, let's stick to the 80s. In the 80s, if you lived in a small town, almost everyone that lived there spent their money in that town. They went to the local diner, not Macca's, local diner or restaurant, had dinner with their wives or whatever, or mistresses, whichever one you like. They would go to the local hardware store and buy stuff, which would go to the local merchant. You didn't have Amazon. There was no UPS. There was nothing that you could order online. You had to buy everything in that town. And the person in that town had to import it from the local city. So all the money was kept in-house. Now, you could have a town... Oh, shit. You could have a town of 100,000 people. And you would think, oh, yeah, that would make a good economy. But then, half of the people are getting their stuff on the internet. Or investing their money overseas. So almost none of the money that are generated from the jobs in the town stays in the town. It all gets exported. If anyone was to ask what's wrong with the modern economy, that is what's wrong with the modern economy. The money doesn't stay in the local vicinity anymore. It gets exported. It's crazy. And what do we got here? We've got that clump up there. See if I can access that clump. I've got to break that circle jerk up. I can't have these guys batting off when I'm clearly trying to play a game. No, you'll do. Try to chip away at the edges. A terrible landscape in this game, man. Everything's a problem. Put all the mobs on the in right next to the sides of all the hills. Coming for your circle jerk, boys. You better hurry up and finish off, because it's all over in about 5 minutes. I'll find a vantage point to start chipping away at them. Let's just walk around here. Yeah, here we go. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to fix them up now. Get them before they're done with their job, you know. So when you're trying to get... If you target one that's sort of in the pack behind the rest of them, then you're screwed. But I'll be able to chip these guys off. Trying to kill me, man. What is this? I don't want to be killed. So what's going on, man? Have you guys got your government back in order or what? You get your food stamps working? Your military getting paid? What's going on? I thought all that stuff was resolved. And yet I'm not seeing the crypto market skyrocket. What's going on? This guy's going to kill me, man. Heal, 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 damn you. Heal! How did he sneak up on me like that? You're in Canada? Oh, nice. And how's it going over there right now? Is everything pretty cool? Haven't heard much about Canada lately. I live in the other Canada, Australia. That's what I call it, the other Canada. Always got some other big country trying to take advantage of us. That's the way it is. I got a really good friend who married a Canadian girl. She's some high-end businesswoman. Always flies there and comes home back to Melbourne. And I think they're talking about moving there, actually. I don't know what city or anything. I went to their wedding, met a lot of her relatives there. They told me some stuff about deer hunting and everything. I'm a little bit close to the circle jerk. I don't really want to be dirtied by them, you know. I'll pick this guy up at the top. He looks like the ringleader. Telling him all what to do, you know. Come over here, mate. Your job is over. Now you eat bullets. Yeah, it is a worldwide problem, isn't it? Unaffordability for all, basically. Yeah, we live in a house with 7 people in it, and or 6 now because my oldest daughter moved out. And every time we do our shopping, we buy every meal. So some people get takeaway, but generally I cook every meal at home. I have every lunch at home. I have every dinner at home. So does almost everyone else. So, you know, when we go shopping, the trolley's full. It costs us between $500 and $700 a week to feed the entire household. And when you look at it in statistics, that's only really around about $100 to $110 a person, or maybe $120 a person for food for the whole week. And that's not eating crap food. That's good, healthy meals, lots of meat, or not lots of meat, but a decent amount of meat, salads, you know. I don't want to heal the mob. And anyway, you walk out of the shopping centre and there'll be an old couple there or something, or or even a young couple, and there's only two of them. And they always ask the same question: do you buy that every week? And I said, yeah, we do. How many people for? And I said, 6 or 7. Oh, and even though you tell them it's for 6 or 7 people, they're still having a hard time with the amount of food you're buying. And I said, look, man, by the end of the week, all that food's gone, basically. Yeah, there might be some things I'm topping up on, like a big bag of rice or some rice bran oil for the deep fryer. But generally, most of the food gets eaten. But yeah, man, between $500 and $700 a week just for food. We worked it out that we spend. These mobs are really making it hard for me to get to that circle jerk, aren't they? I'm gonna go from here. Nah, man, I really wanted to break it up. I've killed a few of them. We worked it out. We spend $34,000 a year at the supermarket. Our household spends $34,000 a year at the supermarket. It's fucked up. I probably should heal myself. Looks like the circle jerk's a no-go. So I'm just going to take off from here. Because I'd have to see where they are. There's no real vantage point that I can shoot them from where I can get them. I mean, maybe this lump here, but I'm too close to them mobs. No, I'll just go down here and pop off some of these other guys. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. We'll finish off here. Yeah, we'll kill them. That looks alright. Yeah, flatter land would be nice. I'm telling you, if they had Annihilation Mayhem, I'd be in an Annihilation Mayhem for 2 weeks straight. I liked Annihilation Mayhem. I don't know why they got rid of it. I played the new Mayhem. It's not that good. It's sort of the same. They bum rush you, so if you go too high up in levels, you die. But I did like just sitting in there for hours on end, grinding out my skills, killing zombies. Sometimes you just want to just kill lots of zombies. You don't need any gameplay. Remember when they used to have Assault and Annihilation as two separate things? And they've just gone, no, fuck that. We couldn't be bothered with the data space that takes up. So you're just going to get this, what we've created. And when you go in there, it's really, really basic. You activate the statue. A couple of mobs bum rush you. There's a capture point, which is really easy. You just stand on it for 60 seconds or whatever. Kill one boss that's got nowhere near the same health as the other boss used to have. And then you're done. Rinse and repeat. It's as boring, but just a lot less effort put into it. Nah, miss those type of grinds. If they drain us of this 200 ped, I'm officially done hunting Halloween mobs. I came out here for a 30k Hoff, damn it. Looks like there's a fair few people up in space mining asteroids, eh? Yeah, it's my favourite. Ah, that's where the flesh strippers are. OLA 38. They're the level 25 ones. They hit basically as hard as these guys do. Just a little bit less. No, I'm not going to hit him. Let's run over here. Hit that guy. That'll do. Pluck those few off in the hill then. That will be me for the day. My stream time is 2 hours. I started a little bit later today because I had issues with my camera and stuff. And now I've got no ammo left. Oh, nice. I'm going to have me some lunch. Probably a burrito with some grass-fed lamb and beef that I cooked up last night in a mince. A bit of cheese with a coffee. Sounds good. Now, usually I do 100 clickers of EP3 at the end of a stream, but I don't have enough nanocubes at the moment. I've got to do one more mining run tomorrow. So what I usually do is I mine for about an hour and 45 minutes. Then I spend the last 15 minutes refining everything. And then I'll do a quick 101 click EP3 craft full condition. Just to top the day off, you know. But today, I could do that, I guess. Yeah, let's go do that. Hey, what happened? Thanks for the follow, man. Sorry, I'm missing them. They're not making any noises. Yeah, look. I've learnt a lot about Australian wheat. How it's poisonous. I've learnt a lot about the ingredients in bread. Namely vegetable oil, which fucks your whole body up. So, yeah, I've been baking my own bread for a while now. I still eat shop bread every now and again, but generally I bake my own bread. It's a rye buckwheat linseed conglomeration. Doesn't usually end up really big. It ends up a bit of a small loaf. But nice and healthy for you. I don't use a bread maker anymore. I just use bread pans straight in the oven. And yeah, because my wife has ended up with some intolerances and stuff that I needed to address away from wheat anyway. So I needed to bake her a bread that was not going to make her inflamed and all that stuff. So yeah, I'm still baking stuff like that. I like cooking. It's one of my favourite things to do. So I know I don't have enough nanocubes. So what we're going to do for the end of stream is type in explosive. And then we're going to grab 3. Oh, I've got enough for 101 clicks. There we go. I usually do 101 clicks. So let's just do that. Full condition. Go. Yesterday we made 30 pen. And generally we do not too bad. So yeah, I bake bread. I'm trying to alternate breakfasts for her. One day will be rolled oats. Next day, Mondays we have raw pineapple with maybe a tablespoon of Greek yogurt for breakfast. Try to avoid meat a couple times a week, just to let the body clean out, you know. I don't reckon there's any fail-safe diet that can cover every person, but I believe in giving the body a bit of rest. So most Mondays I have breakfast and I don't eat for the rest of the day. And then normally on a Wednesday, it's not going to happen today because I'm fucking starving, but normally on a Wednesday I'll avoid meat. And then on a Tuesday I'll have a very, very small meal for dinner. So just a couple of things to give the body some rest. Because if you're constantly piling in the food, well, the body's just going to wear out, man. It doesn't need all that food. And snacking's no good for you because you spike your blood sugar every time you eat something. So I got rid of the snacks too. I used to snack on nuts and all sorts of shit, but I don't do that no more. And yeah, and cut the alcohol out every day. Alcohol's fucked, man. It does so much bad shit. The thing, people think that alcohol goes through your liver. Alcohol gets dealt with by your liver, by the liver producing something to deal with the alcohol. It actually has to work quite hard to get it out of your body. And it takes 3 days for alcohol to leave your system. So for people that drink once a week, not so bad. For people that drink every day, your liver never gets rest. It just does not get rest at all, ever. So it's all about resting stuff, I reckon. That's what I'm doing anyway. Little to no effort. You know, I really hate these land area notifications. Alright, what do we got? Oh, I didn't put it on the... I didn't change my UI. I like to always have the money thing in there. With the loot window, you know. There we go. I'll do a summary at the end. See how we done. Yeah, so tomorrow's stream. I mean, after we finish this, we'll look for someone to raid. I figured out how to do it now. See, I've been running my UI through Streamlabs. Streamlabs has got the chat. It's got my screen where I'm doing my video. It's got all my stuff. But it doesn't have all the controls that you need. So what I need to do at the end of the stream is I need to reduce Streamlabs, open up Twitch, and raid from there. I'm trying to remember all the stuff I used to do before. It's a bit to remember. But yeah, it's been good. Streaming again. Can't really do any more work because I got a bad hip and my left knee popped out in about February this year on a job site. So that knee has put me out of commission to do drywall, which I heard robots are doing now, by the way. So no more drywall for me, or anything really. Like having a bad hip and a knee pretty much puts you out of commission for any physical work. And you can't get hired. I'm 51 years old. You can't get hired anywhere to do any other work because they just won't hire you. So getting a job, doing anything else is out of the question. So all I done was, during the course of my last drywall stint, maybe 18 money into the crypto market. And I'm now providing a mediocre income for our family through crypto trading and streaming them and playing Entropia. Well, Entropia I've got to play because there's a business running in here. So in Entropia I make guns for a client in Deuce Vault, the sock that I'm in, and I do an order for him maybe once every 2 weeks, and that usually is enough for me to kick the game along. I'll mine, craft, do a few things, give him the order. He comes from Arcadia, picks it up, takes it back with him. Orders range from 2 to 6,000 to 8 to 10,000 PED sometimes. Average returns between 11 and 13% on the entire journey. So it's enough. It's only when I hunt when I lose money. Because the game just says, oh, you're hunting, are you? Yeah, we'll take some of that. But yeah, crafting's good. Mining's good. Skills are good. But like I said the other day in my stream, if someone offered me 30 grand for my character, I'd sell it. Because I've got to get out of the spot I'm in having to play the game. I'd prefer to not. I would start a fresh character from scratch and document that through stream and still be able to be profitable. It would be harder, but I'd be able to do it. It would involve a lot of EP1 crafting and just leaving the computer on for like weeks in a row. But no, my long-term goal with this character is, if I continue to play it, is I want to get one of my crafting / something vehicle repairing skills up to 60, and unlock scientist, I think it's called. Not sure. There's a level 60 skill that you can unlock, and that's the last one I'm looking for, really. Yeah, that'd be cool. Wouldn't mind getting my mining skills up to 100, so I could use that new unlimited repairable preempt finder, which I've been whinging about for years, which Mindark did bring out, but I don't have the skills to use. Or do I have one either? Yeah. So is it only 60 vehicle repair, or any crafting skill to 60? I was always confused about that. No global today by the looks of things. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I got a global yesterday, but that's no big deal. Usually before I do a gun craft, I look at getting 2,000 pet of residue. That usually sees me through a pretty decent craft. Look, I don't get everything on his list, but I get most things. Like, I try to spread guns, pistols, swords, and gun amps. I do gun amps first to make sure he gets all his gun amps. Then I'll do laser rifles, BLP, and then swords and knives if I've got enough residue left, and materials and pet. And then I just give it all to him, and then he pays me, and I rinse and repeat the cycle again and start again. It's actually been working out quite well. Alright, the end result there was 100 ped. We got screwed out 100 ped this time. Oh well, whatever. Alright guys, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for the raid, Drago. Speaking of raids, maybe I should pass you guys on to somebody else. Click the raid channel, quick filter, and well, Blee's playing. She's got 2 viewers. Let's help her out, because the other guy's got 31 viewers and he's doing mayhem. So let's raid Blee and go. Does it work? Raid now. Ah, I see. Yeah. Did it work? Did it work?
See, she only knows about Calypso even. So you can't even treat her like some kind of resource of oh wow, a party of 14. Oh my god. Thanks for raiding. Oh my god. Can't believe it. She's aware of Entropia, but she don't know what goes on there. Hi raiders. Yeah, I'm the worst when people raid. I'm like, oh thanks. Now there's a bunch of people. Oh my god. Okay, have lunch. Awesome. Cool. Thank you. I'm like, have lunch. I'm like telling them to have lunch. He's gonna have lunch anyway. I allow you to have lunch.
So what do I do now? End stream, I guess.
You may get her really mad and then she won't give you no missions. She might get frustrated. She might start saying nasty stuff. Ask her math problems. Ask her.